Now, here you will sit silently and read these books. You have brought them months ago, and you didn't even bother to read one, huh? He said. They are so boring. He indicated you to start, making you pout. Now, no distraction and nothing. Just sit silently and work with me. You glared at him but eventually started. It wasn't even 10 minutes that you again started getting bored. He saw you try to wake up. No, get up. He saw you try to get up. No, where are you going? He asked. Me? To get water? I'm getting thirsty. Wait, I'll call the maids. You were gone for about 15 minutes and came back while singing. Does it take 15 minutes to grab water? He asked. It's cold, right? So I heated up the water. We living in hunting period that it took you 15 minutes to boil it? You smiled and said, don't disturb. I'm very busy, okay? He said as you sighed. You peeked a bit to see he was still looking at you. You again looked down at your book with full focus, at least trying to. After getting another 10 minutes, now, where are you planning to go? He asked again. You sighed at his sharp eyesight. Food? You don't have anything to eat, right? Food is more important than water, right? You returned this time after 20 minutes and said, here, I bought cookies and chips for you as well. You said, smiling, but your eyes widened after he tied your hands with the table with his tie and said, now, let me see how you go away from here. Sit silently here. Now sit here and let me do my work. You mentally screamed and finally started reading with a little bit of focus. He chuckled on how the snacks which you bought for him, you ate it all by yourself. Phone started ringing. Pick up your phone, Ryan. It's ringing continuously. He said, but got no response. Then he saw you were reading carefully with your headphones on, avoiding any distractions. He patted your head, making your vibrate while reading. Yeah, why are you disturbing me now? Your phone is ringing. Go and see. Mom or Yeji might be calling, he said. No, it's your phone which is ringing, not mine. I changed the ringtone of your phone along with the wallpaper. He smiled. It is nice, right? Rather than that default one, he said. God, this girl, I just gave her phone to take her bestie one time and she changed the way my phone looks. He held his head in frustration. He smiled softly and tried to leave, but ended up falling on sofa as your hands were tied. The maids who were working behind bursted into laughter at your condition, making you embarrassed. You looked at him to see he smiled as well. Yeah, free me from this, or else I'll cut your tie. That's exactly what you did as you weren't able to open the knot. It was too tight and complex. Time skip. Things were going fine, but from past few days, Ty was behaving different. He was staying at his office for longer hours, coming too late at home. Also, he was most of the time busy working. You were craving for his affection, but got none, making you sad. Today, at least, it was holiday and you were hoping to spend some time with him. But your bad luck, he ate his breakfast even before you woke up and is working, sitting in his working space. You were feeling weak and cold. You needed him right now. Your body was losing its strength, so you, with slow steps, started going towards him. He was maybe in online conference meeting, so you tried to approach him silently. He saw your figure in his computer screen. No pranks now, Ryan. I'm in meeting. You have eye behind also. Anyway, please listen to me. I need to talk something important. Please. I said not now, Ryan. Let's talk about it later. Please, Why? I am starting my mic. Please leave. No, I'll not leave. Listen to me. It's Sunday. At least today you can stop working and listen to me. I was thinking that next week. He slammed his hand in his desk, making you flinch. I said, not now, Ryan. Don't you get it? I have to present my idea to my client. Now, can you leave? I don't want to talk about anything right now. You're disturbing me. Before you could say anything, he turned on his mic and started speaking, with his employee and client. Your eyes got all teary and you ran from there as fast as you could. He felt bad for treating you like that, but he didn't had a choice either. He have to finish all these meetings by tomorrow itself. There is a reason he's working like anything for past few days. After 20 minutes, he came. He sighed, seeing you curled up like a ball under the blanket, only your head was out. He smiled and went near you to apologize. I'm sorry, Princess. I'm really sorry. He said as he cupped your face, but his eyes widened, seeing your temperature. You had high fever. You held his hand in sleep. Aunt, I'm so cold. He opened your eyes slowly, but saw him. You immediately jerked his hand away. What are you doing here? Am I not disturbing you now? Why are you here? Go and work now. OMG, you have such a high fever. He tried to hug you, but you pushed him away, making you hurt. Okay, okay, don't push yourself this hard. I'll leave. Mine and mine. Look, he even left without doing anything. You came back to reality after you saw he bought thick blanket from other room and covered you properly. Do you wish to eat anything? You want water? He asked, but you just buried yourself in your blanket and said nothing. He checked your temperature and immediately called the doctor. Let me help, YN. He said, but you shook your head as no. You immediately looked up after you heard his cracked voice. Please. His eyes were teary. I was working on my PC. I didn't saw your face from morning. I was working and didn't saw you even. I didn't even had that idea you had fever. I'm sorry. I would never do that. He tried to explain. Knowing that you're sick, I would never go to work. Trust me. Still, you didn't had any time for me. Why? He cupped your cheeks. Because I was planning to make our next week good. What is there so special about next week, huh? You asked. So, my wife is testing me. It's my princess birthday. Last year, it was just 2 months of our marriage when your birthday came, and since it was arranged marriage, so I was so cold to you and did celebrated your birthday well. Just cut the cake with family. But this time, I wanted to make things special. So I thought to take you on 2 weeks trip to Paris. And you were working like animals for me, like that. He needed to peck your forehead. I'm sorry, your hubby will not leave your side like that, right? I'm sorry. He apologized again. But that was an emergency, Ryan. It was a client from other state. Either do that online conference today or then meet you next week since they won't be available the week after. How many meetings you're left with? He asked. Just one tomorrow. Then all the planning is done and I have finished my work and meetings as well. Please forgive me. Let me help you. It was supposed to be a surprise, but you aren't letting me take care of you. Your heart ached listening to his sob. At the end, he was doing all this for you only, working like that. And it was emergency as well. Since it is the first time you yelled at me in the 2 year marriage, I will let it slide. Next time I leave this house for 6 months straight. He nodded and took you in his arms, calming you down and stopping you from crying. Time skipped after doctor came. Mr. Kim, her temperature is very high and it's winter. We need to give injections to her. He immediately hugged him. Not, it is winter, it will hurt more. No, never. Ryan, please listen to me. Doctor is saying right, or else you will have to deal with this the entire week. It will get better in just 2 or 3 days if you take it. He held your hand firmly and doctor injected the injection. You remained silent till the doctor went and started hitting him with your other arm in anger. Hey, till the time doctor was there, you were fine? He asked. Because I did wanted to cry in front of others, you said, still hitting him, but he took you in his arms, patting you. Silent, my angry tiger. Silent. After a while, he came with soup for you. He made you drink. Who cooked it? You asked. Maids? Liar. You again started with your crazy behavior? You said. Fine, I made it. My wife knows the difference between my cooked meals and maids, huh? I can't risk of letting someone else cook for you, especially when you are sick. They cook our daily meals, Thai. Still, I can't justify. He took care of you like baby all those 2 days, and you were finally feeling okay. Now you and him were cuddling together, watching movie while eating popcorn. Yeah, it is so boring movie. It's half an hour and nothing happened. No soft interaction of hero with his sweetheart. Just boring and boring. It is just starting, baby. Chill. He said. You were annoyed and started eating loudly to disturb him, but it had no effect on him. Ty's eyes widened after he heard your sniffing sound. He looked to see you were crying. The hero died. Oh my gosh. Now what will happen with the hero? He'll again start committing crimes. He buried your face in his chest. A while ago you were getting bored and wiggling, and now because of one character died, you started crying. It's okay. It's just an interval. It's okay. Let's see ahead, okay? After a while, there was a song and movie. His GF died 1 week ago and he's roaming around with new girl. The hero is so cheap. I don't wish to watch now. He said, wiggling to find remote. Baby, let's see what actually happens first. Relax, okay? Relax. Don't tense yourself like that, okay? The 3 hour movie became half hour extra because of you talking and passing comments that he had to stop, but he did complain as he knew it was a little intense movie for you. Time skipped to next day. Thai, after finishing his last meeting, came back home. He found you again under the blanket. He removed the blanket to see you were watching some videos on YouTube under the blanket. I came back. Will you not give me a hug? He said as you shook your head as no and covered yourself with blanket. You came from outside. Your hands are so cold. Stay away. It's so cold. Your soul left your body after he hugged you with your cold hands, throwing away the blanket. Yeah, your hands are cold. I missed you, baby, he said while hugging. Yeah, you forgot that I had fever. He immediately let go after that and tucked you in blanket. In all this game, I literally forget everything. He pecked your forehead and left to take a warm shower to calm himself. He later came and joined you. I saw the picture you took with your client. Her female secretary was hot, you said. Sure she was. As soon as you heard that, you started pushing him away. He held your palm and kissed it. I was just joking, baby. It was nothing like that, I swear. Now stop before your husband falls. Fall and go back to her, you said as he captured, stopping you from talking and pushed him. He broke the kiss. Why would I go to her when I already have such a beautiful wife? He said as he hovered over you, making you gasp. What are you doing? He said.